Hello. Hi everyone, welcome. I hope you're having a good day so far. There we go, there's the wave. Hi. Ikavo, thank you so much for the 26 months. That is insane. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. Yes. Oh, made it to a stream. I can actually speak today too. Wow. Welcome in, Ikavo and Auntie, and anyone else who may be tuning in today. We are going to be drawing some Mimikyus. Yes. So, I have the thread up here. I'm just gonna go through and yoink people to draw. Now, if you commissioned a Mimikyu from me, I will be doing those on my own time, so you guys don't have to worry. And that way, people who posted to the original thread can get a chance to get a freebie Q. Yes. Okay. Just checking something here. Alright. I will scoot over to the art tab. Yeah. Boop. There we go. Let me get some music going for you guys. Okay. If that is too quiet or too loud, you guys let me know. I can adjust the volume as needed. But yeah, I'm just gonna start going through the thread and drawing some Mimikyus today. I know it's not technically October, but it'll be October in like 2 days. It's close enough. It's close enough. Timber Tallow, hi! Thank you so much. Is it too loud? Okay, I got you. We'll fix that. Thank you so much for following. I hope you'll enjoy it here. Welcome. Alright, how's that? A little bit better. Not as loud on the ears. Okay. I'm downloading the first reference for the freebies today. Okay, let's make a copy. Maybe. There we go. Come on, Clip Studio. It was more that I was overpowering you, but yeah, it's good now. Okay, I got you. The first freebie Mimikyu is gonna be this one. I believe this is new. They have a very cute design, and I feel like I can do something cute with it. So that is what we're gonna do. So happy to make it. And already in love to see the Maple Story. Is that where they're from? I went on Stream Avatars and just grabbed a random one. I was like, oh, I like cats, so we'll have cats on the bottom of the screen. And Remy, thank you so much for following as well. Welcome in, you guys. We're just getting started. Apparently, I'm knocking stuff over on my desk. Oh, goodness. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that. How has the Nox been doing? You know, I've been hanging in there. Not the best, but we're getting through it, and that's okay. That is okay. Now for this Mimikyu, we've got a little hat we can add. Like the hat, the horns, and the wings, and the tail at the very least, I think. Yeah. We'll start there. Now my streams are pretty chill for the most part, so feel free to sit back, relax. If you need to get some work done, feel free to work alongside me. Whether that is creative-wise or school-wise, work-wise, all that good stuff. Never hurts to get some stuff done. I just did a bunch of schoolwork this morning myself. I'm playing with After Effects for my digital studies course, and After Effects is kind of fun, not gonna lie. Those like really snappy motion effects people can do. It's been fun learning how to do some cool stuff on there. GB, hi, welcome in, and Nighty Neko, thank you for following, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? I'm doing okay, but how are you guys, chat? It is a Monday. It is the start of a new week. Hello, hello! I made dino nuggies, oh hell yeah. Man, I've not had dino nuggies in so long. Pipondrada, hi, welcome in. Gonna add the little horns. Just baking right now, nice. Only the finest dining today, yeah. Now I gotta ask, do you just have the nugget, or do you do ketchup or ranch with it, or whatever else? You just finished with your online classes and you're tired? Oh my gosh, get some rest. Good job for doing your work today. Today was okay though. I feel like I might be on the brink of where do I even want to go with music kind of crisis. Oh no. I am out of condiments, so just nuggy. Nothing wrong with just nuggy, man. Loving the new bat chat videos. I'm glad. I think I have 4 or 5 more, and then I have to go and do research again. Because that's how I tackle those bat chat ones, is I do a bunch of research, script a bunch of them, and then record them all on one day. So I edit them daily. It just helps break up the work, so it's not a bunch to do at once. So I have to do a research phase soon. But bats are cool. I figured since my character takes inspiration from a bat, I should learn more about them. Okay, we'll go with this horn shape. I'll go to sleep in an hour, but thank you. Also Mimikyu, yeah. Mimikyu. I have a file for all of my commissioned Mimikyus, and then I have this file for all of the freebie ones from the thread. I may be a goose, but bats are my favorite animal. I'm slowly starting to like bats more. Because before I was just like, oh yeah, they're cool, but you never really see them that much. Because they tend to keep to themselves for the most part. So it's like, I never see them. When I was younger, I had a conspiracy theory that birds turned into bats at night. I was like, okay, whatever, Nox. But you see them all the time? That's so cool. I don't see them at all here. Did you do one of the least threatening bat? Oh wait, hey. I never appreciated bats this much before your videos. Aww. I've come to appreciate bats a lot more myself. They do a lot of cool stuff for us, you know? And they're just little dudes wanting to live their best life. But I did ask my Discord what new like short series you want next, and a lot of people voted for plushie, like plushie of the day, because I have a plushie problem, so I have plushies everywhere. So that series will start soon, yeah, soon too. I think I'm gonna try to do bat chats throughout October, because it's fitting with the season, but that'll purely depend on if I can find interesting stuff to talk about or not. Flying foxes are your favorite though. They are considered megafauna, which is cool. I like the bumblebee bat. Yeah, Peachy knows exactly where the bumblebee bat, guys. You know, I have to pull it up on here too. It is just too cute. Bumblebee bat. It is so small. I love it. Let me find a good photo. This one has some watermarks on it, but I think it's gonna get the point across. Actually, that image is sus. Here we go. Here you guys go. I'm gonna pull it up on my Clip Studio. This is the bumblebee bat. Look at him. Look at him. He's so tiny. That's a human finger. He's so cute. Oh my god. I have cosplayed Mimikyu for multiple conventions. Oh, that's cute. Mimikyu's a good Pokemon. I remember when Mimikyu was first announced, people were like, oh my gosh, this is adorable. And then there was a small group that was like, is this okay? Like, do we want to teach our kids that if we want to be loved, we need to dress up as something, you know, as Pikachu in this case? So I remember that was an interesting conversation. But Mimikyu stole the hearts of many. Pet Bat win. I'm also V, so it checks out. I hear Bumblebee Bat and I think Bumblebee Tuna, like in the one Ace Ventura movie. You missed the notification, Gara. We've not even been live for 20 minutes. You're doing okay. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are having a good week. I know it just started, but Mondays suck. So hopefully your Mondays will suck a little less. That's my goal for my Monday stream, is to make your Mondays suck a little less. 20 minutes? Tisk tisk, I know. I think we're gonna do like the little part of the jacket here. Are you setting a cap of how many freebies you're doing from the thread? It's gonna be as many as I can do on my Monday streams, so through October. So it'll be today and every Monday in October I'll be doing these. So it's whatever I can get done in those streams. Yeah, I did not expect it to get the attention that it did. That was very unexpected. So I'm gonna do my best. Okay, we'll roll with this, I think. It is hella cute. I can see why. Well, thank you. I enjoy Mimikyu. I actually, here, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Mimikyu was the last shift. I actually had this in preparation instead. It was all done. I was gonna do Pumpkaboos instead. And then I just had that thought after I had finished this, of course, like, what if I did Mimikyus instead? So I ended up trashing this and then going with the Mimikyu. So maybe this will be next year. Maybe Pumpkaboos will be a different year. Kuro, hi, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. It's your day off, so you're enjoying some spicy beef. Oh, I cannot do spice. I am a wuss. Both are super cute, thank you. Your favorite is Garchomp, but my other in my top 3 is Frostlass. Frostlass, that's a really interesting one. For me, I like too many Pokemon, so I just end up having too many favorites. And all for different reasons too. Pumpkaboo, I don't know how to spell it, you were close. If you replace the first O with an A, I think you're there. I'm glad you have a new dubstep favorite. Sounds fun. We're gonna do this. I personally am excited for tomorrow because for any of you Genshin players, Flynn's comes out tomorrow. I have been pre-farming for him during this Nod Cry patch. I'm ready. My artifacts are kind of trash, but that's fine. No one has good artifacts anyway. Pumpkaboo like pumpkin and peekaboo smushed together. Yes. Yes, yes. We'll extend this out. Is anyone here going to be putting out Halloween decorations for the season? We should be over here, but that'll probably be soon. I don't know how to spell it, and I just roll with it. It's gonna be a horror movie themed release, so that is fitting for the season. Not gonna lie, I kind of left mine out all year. Yeah, gonna be baking sweet potato cheesecake and apple crumble pie. Ooh, apple crumble pie. No, because it's October, not December. We typically have Halloween decorations. I think they're gonna come out soon. We like the bone animals that are anatomically incorrect, and the worse they are, the better. Like, I was doing some digging because my mom's super huge on decorations and stuff. So I did some digging and I found a shark. Sharks don't have bones. So I had to get it. It was perfect. September, you saw nothing. I was wondering. I was like, what do you mean? October is the Halloween. Gotta rewatch Adam's Family movies for Spooktober because I can't stand horror movies. Neither can I. I am definitely the cutesy Halloween type person. You know, I don't like the scary gore or the guts or whatnot. I know it's ironic being the, you know, choosing my character to be a vampire and not being super into that sort of bloody, gory stuff. But I like the cutesy Halloween, you know? Like the little ghosts with the bows on them, the candy corns. I know there's been a movement lately where there's like pink Halloween decorations. I'm enjoying that. I prefer more Nightmare Before Christmas style. Yeah, that one's pretty popular too. You're just a goose. You can be a Halloween goose if you so choose. Nyx gets it. Yeah, I prefer the more cutesy Halloween. And as a reminder, I gotta put the official announcement out soon. But we will be celebrating 3 years of streaming in October. Yeah, 3 years. I have the dates laid out. I just need to make a graphic and let you guys know officially like what we're doing and all that good stuff. You don't normally see the blood because it goes straight into I'm not actually, no. Let's draw this heart hat. This cute little heart hat. I don't decorate too much to take down after my parents do. My mom is the reason why we go pretty crazy with decorations. It's because she likes it. Thank you for the hydrate. She goes way bigger for Christmas, though. I like horror movies that make me paranoid. I don't do well with horror. We don't really celebrate Halloween in here, so no decorations for it, and from me, aw, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. I know Halloween isn't for everyone. Gonna put this like heart-shaped hat over here. Christmas and New Year, though, is another story. Hi, Kyokis, welcome. Yeah, I enjoy this time of the year so much more compared to summer. I know I say it a lot, and I'm a broken record, but I just really don't like summer. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm making the most of it, I think, is the best way I can describe it.
Are you daft? Remember to save!
Thank you. I will save. I appreciate that. We are all saved. Thank you, thank you. I am pretty picky with horror. Jump scares can be good if used really sparingly and effectively. 99% of the time, they aren't. And yeah, gore is just kind of cheap, especially when it's not done with practical effects. I feel like I would be in charge of the kids' table at a Halloween party. It's like, I don't want to do haunted houses. I don't want to, you know, dress up would be super scary. I'll do arts and crafts with the little ones. That's fine with me. Which I have to decide if I'm gonna carve a pumpkin this year or not. Kikyo VT, thank you for following. Welcome. Welcome in. I don't think I've ever been good with pumpkin carving. It hurts my hands a lot, so I tend not to do them, but I don't know about this year. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I think horror's biggest issue is just using tropes super excessively. Okay, we gotta add the bow on this little heart hat. There we go. Okay. Hi, Wolfen. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Last time I tried carving, it intentionally looked terrifying rather than kind of cheeky. I think horror's biggest issue is just being scary. My English is not good, but I love your... I understood you perfectly. Thank you so much for the kindness. Thank you. Bit by bit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the hair on these. On the freebie ones, it'll just depend, because hair usually takes a lot longer to do. But we'll see. See how the mood strikes me. And if any of you would like to guarantee a Mimikyu, firstly, if you want to wait to see if you get a freebie, I'm going to be doing these every Monday in October. But if you don't get picked, or if you just don't want to leave it up to chance, I do have commissions for them available. They are 15 USD. If you would just rather not leave it up to chance, that is an available option too. But I will be doing these every Monday for October. We've got the little asymmetrical thingies here. Words. Imagine using them. Words escape me sometimes, and that's okay. Got the little stripes here, and then two little buttons. That is way too thick. Like... Here we go. Someone's cooking something downstairs. The kitchen's right under my room, so I can tell. I love the YouTube Mimikyu. Aw, thank you. The thumbnail I made for today's video, I drew my character and then I grabbed the official art from Pokemon and put it next to it. The scariest part about October is hearing Mariah Carey louder every day. She's de-thawing or defrosting, guys. You won't be able to escape for much longer. Now, I will say, as much as I love the holidays, I cannot stand holiday music. I can't. I just can't do it. So it's like whenever I go to a public place and they're blasting Christmas music, it's just like, please. Please, no. Yeah, please, no, I'm not ready. Yeah. It's like I understand that craft stores are always like a season ahead so that you can buy and work on your crafts ahead of time. So like there is Christmas stuff already out and it's not even October. I can forgive that for craft stores because you need that time and preparation. But once the grocery stores start doing that, it's like, oh god. Like at Target right now, you have all the Halloween stuff, and there's already an aisle that has Christmas stuff ready to go. And YSM, thank you so much for following. Welcome, welcome. It's like, I cannot. Halloween has some quite cool spooky themed music sometimes. I like the spooky scary skeletons remix. I always blast that during Halloween. I really like some Christmas songs. ABBA's Happy New Year is so good. It's like, I don't mind hearing it like the week of Christmas or New Year's. Like, that's fine, but I don't want to be hearing Christmas music in November. That's kind of where I stand, I think. Oh, I put circles all over the reference. Let's remove that. There we go. I'm just gonna add some of the frills because Mimikyu doesn't have arms for sleeves, so we're just gonna have it lay down. How's it going? It's going as good as it can. Thank you. And I hope you guys are all doing well, chilling, taking it easy when you can. We're just talking about some Halloween stuff. I do need to get rid of that line though. There we are. Now we've got some of the frills and then there's this little white stripe. You like the Meth Juice remix of Alive by Chase and Status? He took a pretty uplifting bit of pop jungle and turned it into a pretty spooky bit of dark D&B. It made the vocalist sound like a monster. Wow! Frankenstein sample at the end of the sealed deal. There we go. The mama and her daughter, me and my Furret. I love Furret, guys. Furret is such a great Pokemon. Deserves all the love. Good shiny also. Yes! The pink shiny. Oh my gosh. I actually have the shiny Furret plush that has the spine in it so you can pose it. Yeah. When I found that, I think it was last year at around this time I found it. I was like, yep, that's coming home with me. No questions asked. But hopefully, this is like one of those crazy things, but you guys know that life-sized Furret? It's like 5 feet plush. 5 feet 11 of plush. One day. Pokemon Center, can you please put that back in stock so I can be dumb with my money and buy it? Please and thank you. Furret is a cutie and I would love to have that. Yeah, me too. Isn't that so expensive? Yes. So the retail price was $400 for that. But if you want to try to get your hands on it today, people are trying to resell it for over 1K. I can't do that. That's insane. I can't even do 400 without, really thinking about it. That's crazy. I would have never spent that much on any plush before. Like any scalper? Yeah. Okay, I gotta talk about the digital codes that came out this weekend. they're scalping that now too? The free freaking codes? Like, I don't need a code, whatever. But it gave me some nostalgia because in the past you would go to your GameStop or Toys R Us, bring your DS with you, and then get some type of Pokemon. And now kids can't have that? DV, welcome. Thank you for following. Welcome. It's ridiculous. It's trying to sell a free freaking code. The fact that stores only carry 50 Come on. This is why I am making my own fan set for Pokemon cards. Because I am so tired of having the official ones be scalped, unobtainable, etc. It breaks my heart. Hello, how's it going? It's going okay. Hopefully your day is going well. Which I actually have a Mimikyu card for that set. I can show you guys. Let me show you guys the Mimikyu card I made. This is the Mimikyu I made for the fan-made set. And the whole premise is like pinkish Pokemon, so we got a pink Mimikyu. Yeah. The event was supposed to last until like October 15th, and they ran out in 30 minutes. Thank you for the hydrate. Never had an opportunity for stuff like that, but the code stuff sounds sad and makes my low belief in humanity even lower. I don't blame you, cause it's not nice. At its core, it's just not nice. Now you can buy a card for 30. Yeah, they are reselling those free digital codes between 30 to 50 online, and if Pokemon was like this when I was little, I would have been heartbroken. Because I was someone who played the TCG. I went to the Poke Leagues, and I had fun doing so. But there's no way you can do that now unless you have the funds to pay those big prices. Alright guys, I think we're going to... Oh, do I do hair? Ooh. Wait, selling free online codes for $50 for something that will eventually be lost when the servers go down if you don't redeem it. As a shiny collector for the games, it made me upset because you can only get these shinies through cards. Yeah, because this one is the legendary for Scarlet and Violet, the motorcycle guys. I'm kind of scared to... I'm gonna Google it, and then I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna report you guys the prices I find. Pokemon shiny code. Okay, so GameStop and Pokemon.com talks about the code. Let's look at shopping, shall we? Serial codes for shiny Miraidon and Crydon, $17. Someone has one $60 for it. Jeez. That's depressing to look at. I'm closing that tab. I'm closing that tab. Nick's the reporter now. Gosh, sad thing is scalpers think they are in their right. I don't even know the mindset of what's going through their head. still want to get you the missile. It's far too expensive. Yeah. If I want to get it someday, I will get it myself. Paying a price of a whole copy of a new Pokemon for a shiny. Yeah, pretty much. Also, hi Bianca, welcome. Now I gotta ask, since we are talking about Pokemon, are any of you getting Legend ZA? And if yes, are you getting it for the Switch or the Switch 2? Missile, that is what Wolfen calls the giant furret plush. It's the missile. And thank you for the health check, I appreciate that. Stretch my back out, crack some fingers. I refuse to get a Switch 2, but I kind of want to get it. I watched a whole video breaking down the Switch 2, and it made me so sad. It was essentially like, enjoy paying $80 for all your games with a library that's almost all Switch 1 games and titles. Oh, he even got the link. Yeah, that's 71-inch furret plush that has been sold out for ages. He's so cute, guys. Oh, he was $350 in the past. Okay. I estimated an extra $50. You don't have a Switch? I don't blame you. Like, I refuse to get a Switch 2 unless they do some type of special bundle. Like, for example, you have, like with the DSs, they would come out with Pokemon DSs. Like, there's this X and Y DS. Mario has done it where you can get like this anniversary Mario DS. I tend to wait until those bundles come out, because then you get like a special little thing with it, right? My Switch that I have is a Switch Lite, and it has Sword and Shield on the back. So I don't mind waiting for those. I would rather wait for those, but they're not doing anything with them. They're like, yeah, we have a bundle with Legend ZA, but it's just a normal Switch. There's no special like art on it or anything. And that makes me sad, because like I really like that kind of stuff. I wanted to buy a Switch so much when it first came out, but didn't buy it in the end. Like, every game is Switch 1 quality, but you gotta spend $10 more to upgrade the games. Yeah, I'm a little nervous on how Legend ZA is going to run on my Switch, because I did get the game. I'm a Pokemon fan. I'm gonna be playing the games. It's near and dear to my heart. But I am nervous if it's gonna run well on the Switch 1 or if it's just gonna be a total disaster. Lately, I've been playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Have you looked at the graphic downgrades they did with it? Oh no, I haven't. I'm too scared, man. I'm too scared. Mario Odyssey still looks like one of the most fun games ever. I have played Odyssey and it was really fun. The core game itself actually isn't that long, but there's so much content to do after it that it still feels like a complete title. So you do your little story quest, right? Your main game. Don't do it. It's what made me question if I want it or not. Okay, I won't look at it. The game's already pre-ordered and bought, so there's no going back now. So I'll just either be pleasantly surprised or not surprised. Unpleasantly surprised when it arrives. Also, just a warning that whatever Pokemon you put in ZA can't be transferred to other games anymore. Yes, I've never done that. I like to keep my Pokemon where they're from. I don't know why, but I've never really transferred Pokemon to the next generation and so on and so forth. Thanks for the hydrate, girl. Thank you. But I will say, looking at what it takes to transfer Pokemon to other titles is just a nightmare. I see the big ass flowchart. It's like, yeah, I don't know about that. too much of a headache, too many extra things you need to buy. I prefer to just start the journey over with a new team, and a new console, new cartridge, whatever. Caldwin, hi, welcome. I was about to ask if it was hot over there, but I already know the answer. It is actually a whopping 88 degrees Fahrenheit. That is really nice. Nolan, thank you for following. Welcome in, welcome. Especially if you don't have the right apps on the 3DS. So sorry, have to go. Hope to be on later though. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm glad you were here for the time that you could be. Thank you for hanging out with us. And Haddock, hello, welcome. But no, it is 88 here. Usually, late September, we still hit the hundreds. Because, spoiler, I do live in a desert, so it's very hot all the time. It's not bad. We had some really nice rain come in lately, so we've been doing okay. And Lavender Souls, thank you so much for following. Welcome, welcome. And good luck at work, Kuro. Thank you for lurking. You don't like the heat at all? I don't either. But I've only been in snow a few times, and I don't like it. So the snow just hurts my soul. It looks pretty. Very, very pretty. But it is too cold. I don't do well in snow. You overheat easily? Me too. I totally understand. Here it's pretty much, it's like, oh, you must be used to the heat because you're in a desert. And it's like, no. You go from an air-conditioned home to an air-conditioned car to an air-conditioned building. Nolan, thank you. That's really nice. I'm glad you enjoy the art style, and I will save. Snow is very pretty, but I hate to drive in it. I hear that all the time from people who live in those areas. I prefer the cold more because I like to stay inside. Oh my god, the Mimikyu followed? Guys, there's a Mimikyu in the chat. Thank you for following and welcome. I like the cold for winter weather. Winter weather, I like the winter clothing a lot more. You can get your coats out, your sweaters. We don't get to do that much here, so when we do, it's nice. And hello, welcome. Ah! You throwing a Pokeball at me? You want to fight? Ah! I'm from Brazil and I've never seen it snow, but I can imagine it can get annoying if there's too much of it. Yeah. I think it only snowed here once in my whole life, and it wasn't even like full-on snow. It was more like a snow flurry, because the snow here happens more towards the north side, and I'm not up in the north, so I don't really get to see snow. We do get hail occasionally, but that's really the closest we get. Like this weekend we had a pretty bad storm that rolled through, and the northern parts of the state got hail, and we got some floods going on. As someone who doesn't go outside much, I like the snow. It's pretty. I like to look at snow, but walking in the snow and then it gets all like muddy, I did not enjoy that. One of the times I was in snow was when I was in New York and a surprise blizzard came through. I was like, okay, I'm not prepared for this, but here we go. And then all of like the snow on the crossroads and stuff got all gross and muddy. She's in Neuvern. Where I live is constantly changing between being super hot and incredibly cold. I'm either freezing or melting. Mimikyu trying to find them a trainer by throwing Pokeballs. Oops. Honestly, I do like walking in fresh snow, the crunch, plus you get to wear all the cozy clothes. Yeah, I like the cozy clothes. That is nice. But even in the winter, I'm still wearing short sleeves. I just put a coat on top and that's more than enough. Did someone say throw a Pokeball? No! Bro, I haven't played a new Pokemon game since Black. Oh my gosh. That is Gen 5. It's been a hot minute for you. My cats like to snuggle me more in the cold. I gotta ask. How many cats? Next, what is your favorite main series game? Oh, you had to hit me with that question. Oh. I have different favorites for different reasons. My favorite is probably Gen 5 Black and White. But I also really love Alola. And I love Diamond and Pearl for nostalgia reasons. Nox, no. For the last time, you can't steal all of chat's cats. I don't want to steal. I wanna know. I have a Menace of a Void here, which we've been rearranging the loft area, which is right outside my room, and she is going nuts over it. Because we took away the one chair she clawed up. Because she's been pretty good as a kitten. She wouldn't destroy furniture, but there was one chair that was up there that she would destroy. It was kind of a crappy chair anywhere, so we're like, okay, it's fine. She can claw that chair up. But now that we took it away, she's rebelling. She's like, you took away the one thing I was allowed to claw up in the house. It's like, you have scratch pads, you have toys, but no, the chair. She wants the chair. Your favorite is Sword and Shield because I like the characters and the Dynamax mechanic. I will say I do really love the character design in Sword and Shield. I think they really nailed it. You've only played Sapphire. Sapphire's good. My last Pokemon game was X. I didn't even see Mimikyu. Oh my gosh, you were one generation from seeing Mimikyu. I think X and Y definitely gets hated on a bit more than it should. Like, I know X and Y aren't perfect games, but they brought us megas, they brought us customization, and still some of the best customization we've seen. Maybe Legends ZA will dethrone X and Y for its customization, which honestly it should, because it's based on the same Kalos region, but we'll have to see. My friend said I would really like Black and White, and I would really like Bianca, but I never got into it because I'm lazy. Bianca's cute. I like Bianca. Excuse me, guys. Sword and Shield is an oven glove wearing take. X and Y has the best customization. Yes. Although I still get salty when I see that one store that's like, you're not fashionable enough to shop here. It's like, oh, how dare you? I just want the fancy, expensive trench coat for my playthrough, and you're telling me I'm not fancy enough? I didn't really enjoy Sun and Moon that much. That's totally fair. I know a lot of people were turned off because of the amount of cutscenes it had, which I understand. I personally find replaying it a drag because of that reason, but I did really enjoy my first playthrough. You're not fashionable enough to shop here. Didn't realize they added Tiffany & Co to the game. Yeah, there's a shop in Lumios that's like, God, your fashion needs an upgrade before you can shop with us. The only bad thing about Sun and Moon is that it runs poorly on the 3DS. I really like Sun and Moon visually, and most of the new Pokemon from there are cool, especially some of the Ultra Beasts. Didn't help that Ultra Sun and Moon weren't much of a different game. For me, the perfect Gen 7 would be to just have Sun and Moon's story, but all of Ultra Sun and Moon's content. I feel like that would be a really amazing game. Because I agree, Ultra Sun and Moon didn't bring a ton to the table, and it makes me mad that they didn't call it Pokemon Eclipse. Like, it was all set up for you. You had the Sun and Moon theme, just call it Eclipse. Pokemon Eclipse. But no, you said Ultra? Like, I get it, Ultra Beasts and stuff, but come on. It would have been perfect. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But that was when they stopped doing the third games. Yeah, they went crazy with the content. Yes, I love the theme where you're running through the wormhole in the space when you're trying to find the different dimensions and stuff. Because I would shiny hunt there. And I tried to get a Palkia. Because Palkia is one of my favorite legendaries. Because it's pink. I know, shocker. That was the one I liked a lot when I was a kid. So I was like, I'm gonna try to get a shiny Palkia. And it didn't matter how many counters I reset. I didn't get close. Sad, yeah. I just think Nihilego is neat. When Lusamin did that thing where she fused with Nihilego, that I was playing that at like 1 in the morning or something. And I was just like, what the fuck? Is this even a Pokemon game anymore? I was just so confused. To be fair, I made that joke walking past the boutique for an ultra luxury watch brand and made the comment we could probably get thrown out for not being rich enough. Well, we were in the place next door. The guy owned both and let me look at some of the really high-end stuff. Well, you got to look at some stuff, it seems like. But I hope ZA is good. I'm trying to do as much of my homework as I can for my classes so that I can just be a lazy potato and play it. Slap the Bass, welcome. Thank you so much for following. Hi. Lunala is one of the coolest and prettiest legendary. I love the legendaries of Sun and Moon. I mean, it's a bat. I mean, come on. It's a bat. How could I not like Lunala? But I like Solgaleo too. Hello, hello. I like the scene where Guzma's pushing two into the rainbow ground. Yes! Yeah. The Lunala shiny hits hard. Let me refresh my brain. Let me look up Lunala shiny. Ooh, that is really good. It's kind of like a blood moon color. Okay, guys, I think we've got the line art for this Mimikyu. I think it's time. Oh, wait, the braid. Crap, I almost forgot the braid. We'll do that and then we can color. The best part of the coloring of the art process. Solgaleo is just red. I personally don't like Solgaleo at all. Oh no! You don't like the Sun Lion? That's okay. I thought the idea behind Necrozma was really cool too. One of the very few times where I had to win with the power of friendship because it was kicking my ass. Wasn't there a Pokemon called Amoonguss? Yes, it's a mushroom. The Lunala Necrozma Fusion Shiny is so pretty. Yeah, the fused Pokemon, when that was first introduced to us, I thought that was pretty cool. If you had to pick one starter from all gens, Cyndaquil. I love Cyndaquil so much. There are lots of starters I really love. I tend to gravitate more towards the fire starters, personally. But Cyndaquil's my boy. Yeah, I like him. But let's see, Gen 1 is Charmander for me. I know it's basic. Leave me alone. Let me live. Gen 2 is Cyndaquil. Gen 3 is Torchic, although I think nowadays I prefer Mudkip more to Torchic, but when I was young I always picked Torchic. Then Gen 4 was Piplup, because I mean, come on. It's Piplup. Piplup. How could you not? He's just a little awkward little penguin guy. I love Charizard, so I understand. Then Gen 5 was Snivy. I switched it up. I went with a grass type, but Oshawott was a close second. Mudkip Sweep. Gen 6 was Fennekin. I know, shocker. Gen 7, Litten. It's a fire kitten. I mean, how could I not? Yes, it evolved into something that made me sad, but its name is Litten. Then Gen 8, I think I did Scorbunny, yeah. I wasn't super huge on the starters in Gen 8, but I still went with fire. And then Gen 9, you're gonna guess it, I picked the Weed Cat. If there's a cat to pick, I'm probably gonna pick it. Sprigatito. I like Oshawott and Dowott, but I don't like Samurott. Interesting. For me, it's a tie between Greninja and Inteleon. My first playthrough with Litten, I didn't want to evolve it. Me too. But I had to do it. But I really like Rowlet as well. So there's a few gens where I'm torn between a few. I love the fire starters, but they've never been my first choice. I feel like most players tend to gravitate towards a type, which is really interesting. Now you have that little braid. I think Primarina's pretty. Primarina is pretty. I did shit on Poplio when he came out, I will admit. I was not very kind to Poplio, but I've hopefully learned since then and fixed the error in my ways. I like her being a singer-performer. Yeah, she's got a really nice aesthetic and typing. Do you like Typhlosion Hisui? I do. I don't mind it. I didn't like the Hisuian forms that much for the starters, but I didn't mind Typhlosions. I don't like Poplio either, all good. If he would be my third choice for starters of that gen. Crazy how a cute cat becomes a WWE buff cat that probably suplexes. Yeah. I remember spamming the Darkest Lariat attack from Incineroar because it was just so overpowered and it would just one-shot everything in my game. I did that a lot. Cyndaquil almost made me choose my first fire starter though. Darn, so close. To be fair, he is a top pick in competitive. Okay, I'm not super in tune with competitive these days. I just play what makes me happy. But yeah, I would just destroy everything with Darkest Lariat. Don't know what to do? Darkest Lariat. Oops. He gets Intimidate and it's kind of broken. Yeah, Intimidate. Hello Namek, welcome in. Man, I think about it, and I don't like any of the Gen 1 starters, especially their final evolutions for some reason. Squirtle's cute, but Blastoise isn't for me. Hey, there's a good thing. There's over 1,000 Pokemon, so we can find the one that we like. There's so many options, and that's a good thing. Kyo, thank you so much for following. Welcome, welcome. Gotta get back to work. Enjoy the rest of the stream, of course. Thanks for hanging out with us, Nolan. How's your day been? It's been okay. Hope you're having a good day too. Nyalo, hello. Too many options, so many Pokemon. My dad and I were watching some shorts the other day, and we came across someone who was talking about all 1,000 Pokemon, and he looks at me and he's like, there's 1,000 of these fuckers now. I'm like, yeah. It's like, that's too many. Whimsicott's adorable. Oh my gosh. Let's get the light pink. Pink. Do that there. Here. It's crazy how far along Pokemon has come since the OG games. Absolutely. Welcome home, Haddock. Thank you for the hydrate. I like the cutesy one way more than the cool ones. Yes, I saw a meme that was like, when you're younger, you like all the cool Pokemon that are strong and edgy looking, and then as you get older, you start to like all the cute ones. I'm like, that is such a mood. Save. I will, thank you. We're all saved, thank you. Let's get the coat color. Oh, that rose is pink. My brain took a second. Then we'll do the wings. Okay. There's that little gradient to the wings. I guess I skipped the phase of liking the cool Pokemon because I got into it when I was 20. It is never too late. You are never too old to jump into Pokemon. Ow. Although, Pokemon, if you hear me, please open up a Pokemon Center in the US. We want a Pokemon Center too. Physical location, please. Imagine the scalper. Oh no! I didn't even consider that. We would have nothing. Never mind. I take that back, Pokemon. I take it back. They would be like Goldmine. Yeah, I know they have the pop-up Pokemon centers for like worlds and stuff, but that's about it. Thank you for the stream. I'll probably go to sleep. Yes, get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I'll probably be here for the next hour. Sounds about right. My streams usually tend to be 2 hours. I don't stream for very long because my stamina isn't the greatest, but I do my best. Remember how pretty Gardevoir is, especially a shiny Mega. She is pretty. That is true. Alright. This reference had base colors, so I think we are good to go in the shading. I remember seeing a thing about a scalper who streams to sell box sets, and he was talking about how cheap his prices were, and the prices were like 100 to 2. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. You know, you guys, there was a new set that came out either Friday or Saturday. One of those. Moza, bye! Thank you so much for following. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And the new Mega set. My dad just asked out of curiosity, because we were at a game store. They're like, how much are your new Mega packs? And it was like $9 per pack. It's like, oh, jeez. Jeez. I wish Iron Valiant's shiny was the same color as shiny Gardevoir. Iron Valiant's pretty cool. Put the stream to almost silent and went to try and play a game I hadn't played in a while. It was a rhythm game named Metal Hellsinger, and I remember why I don't play it. Uh-oh. I've never been good with rhythm games. I tried once, and I'm just not coordinated enough. Whenever the mini games pop up in like Genshin or whatnot to do rhythm, I actually play them all on mute, because I do a better job if I play it on mute than I do if I hear the music. It's so sad because in the mall around here, the stores that sell Pokemon cards go out of stock so fast because the little stores in the mall grab them all. Yep. I remember when Prismatic first came out, we got excited to find some at the mall, and they're like, yeah, this ETB's $200. It's like, okay. No, thank you. It's like there's a reason why you still have those ETBs and you haven't sold them. It's because you are Xing the price so much. It's ridiculous out there, guys. There's a store that I personally like very much who teams up with some people to sell some stuff, and they got some Evolving Skies packs. But when you do that sort of team up, you don't get to set the price as the shop owner. The person you're working with sets the price. And it was $35 for a loose pack, and I think $50 for a... And by loose, I mean just the pack, not the sleeve on the pack. It's like, I didn't even know that difference was a thing. It's like a pack is a pack. I've only opened one Evolving Skies pack, and that was when the set first came out. I got one for Christmas, and I pulled a Vaporeon from it, and I was very happy. I didn't know that the set was crazy or anything. I was just happy to get an Eevee. Yay! Pokemon card is a crazy expensive hobby now. Exactly, and that is why I am making a fan set for collectors who don't want to break the bank but still like the feeling of opening a pack and getting cute cards. That's why I'm doing it. And also for me, because this will be the only thing I could get. Glad I stopped. I'm sad because I got back into it because I would open them on stream. We would do a pack opening stream 4 times a year. And I thought that would be more than enough time, because that would be like once every 3 months to get some packs and then share them with you guys. I can't do that. I had my last one earlier this year because it's just too unobtainable. Too expensive. So I will be your top customer. I'm working hard so that they're nice. I have, I think, over 30 arts drawn for it, and they're all full arts. So I got a lot to go. I want to do 50, I think. So there's a good variety that you guys can pull. Are you doing all 1,000 Pokemon? I would like to, like as a long-term goal over the years to draw every Pokemon, but I would go insane if that's all I did. So that's more of a back of my mind goal. If it happens, it happens. That's fair, yeah, because even if you do one Pokemon a day, it would still take you over 3 years to draw them all. And that's if you're diligent doing them one a day. And you're like, okay, I'll do 2 a day just to speed the process. It would still take you like 1.5 to 2 years to do it. That's insanity. And then by the time you catch up, and you're like, you might actually complete the crazy goal, they're gonna release a few generations by then. Exactly. See, you know where I'm going with this. There's gonna be more to do. Is that my 3rd favorite Pokemon being John Hyde Broad? Yes, we're doing some free Mimikyus. We love Mimikyu. Hope your voice is better. Thank you. My voice is doing better, but I'm having some other medical stuff that are cropping up. So I'm just trying to do my best. Like right now, my jaw is very tight and it's hard to open my mouth all the way. So I hope my voice doesn't sound super fucking weird because I can't get my jaw open all the way. Thank you for the hydrate. That's some bizarre shit. I wonder if I'm like clenching my teeth in my sleep or something. You just sound like a puke. What? No. I fucking hate lockjaw. I don't know if that's what this is, but like chewing hurts. Opening my mouth just to talk hurts. So I'm doing my best. You guys had a no mic stream last week, so I don't want to do that to you guys two streams in a row. It's so weird. So freaking weird. I was just at the dentist and there was nothing wrong, so I wonder if I'm clenching my teeth in my sleep or if there's something else going on. It is just so bizarre. If your jaw is tight, it's probably lockjaw. Does it just hurt, or does opening a certain amount painful? It's opening a certain amount. If I don't move my face, it doesn't seem to hurt. It's when I try to clench my teeth to chew or open my jaw beyond a certain point. Lockjaw, sweet! I've never had this before, so I would say it's been persisting for a few days. Just lurking tonight, not a problem, Foxy. Glad to have you here lurking. Sit back and enjoy. What causes lockjaw? I would like to know that. Like, what causes lockjaw and how do you get rid of it? There's some massaging things you can do about it. I only have it on the left side as well. Like, my right side seems to be fine, but my left is stuck. Lockjaw. Muscle spasms in the jaw. Muscle relaxants, supportive care, antibiotics if you have infection. Tetanus. Lockjaw, also known as trismus, is a condition characterized by an inability to open the mouth due to muscle spasms in the jaw. Most often a symptom of tetanus, a bacterial infection. Oh, fun. Fun, fun. The more you know. I don't like that color. That's a little bit better. I like the pumpkin on your head. Is that a cat? Yes. I'll zoom in. I have one with a ghost. It's a free asset I downloaded a few Halloweens ago. You had Lockjaw for a year? Oh my gosh. Man, if that's what this is, then that had to have been so uncomfortable. But yeah, I got a cat. And the microphone you guys see in the Bat Chat videos, that's from the same set. I can show you guys here as well. Let me save. Let me look at my items. Yeah. Here you guys go. This is the little bat mic I use for the Bat Chat videos, and it's just, he's got a little face. He's so cute. It looks like they've added some stuff recently. I'm checking to see what other Halloween-y things I've downloaded over the years. Oh, I have a hoodie. Okay, wait. I'll get the ghost one out so you guys can see it. It's the kitty pumpkin. Here's the ghost pumpkin. Isn't it so cute? Oh no. I made it too small. There we go. We'll move the kitty there. And then I'll put the ghost there. Yeah, there you go. I finally gave Not Cry a chance after finally having free time. It's pretty fun exploring. Yes! I love how the pumpkin's actually different. Yeah, they are slightly different. And they're gonna chill on my head this year, I think. Just have your horns poke them. That's true. I could put them on either horn. The music is very beautiful and Not Cry. Broad, I gotta ask, are you pulling for Flynn's tomorrow? Or are you skipping Flynn's? I've been so excited for him. No! Who are you saving for, if anyone? Flynn's for you is alright. Varka, I should have known. I want to get Varka too. Who or what is Flynn's? Let me show you. He's so cool. Let me show you. taking a screenshot, so the image resolution may not be 100%, but... Look at him! He's so cool! He has a lantern that has blue-purple fire in it. Just a cool emo dude. Daddy material? What? But this is Flynn's. He comes out tomorrow, and I'm ready. I'm ready to pull him. I'm probably gonna record my summons and then make it a short, maybe. That looks like my hair. Now, thing is though, his hair is deceiving because you think it's this short, like it ends here, but his hair actually is long in the back. And it comes out like this. Now that is something that pisses me off about Flynn's design. He doesn't need the long hair in the back. Get the scissors and cut it. Hey! I'm just saying. Long hair is cool. I enjoy long hair. Genshin has just had so much of it that I don't want to see it anymore. Hey, hey, take whatever man you can get, Nox. It's gonna be another year. Hey. Varka will be out, and Doran will be out, although Doran's small, but he's still a male character, right? So we're getting a couple. But yeah, it'll probably mostly be female units for a long time. Even though Kanish was the only 5-star that we got during Natlin. Kanish is cool. I would spend money on Genshin, but like Wuwa is kind of tempting for me. I get ya. If any of you guys play Genshin, maybe you don't play as often, make sure you guys log in the next few days so you get your anniversary rewards. Even if you're not huge on Genshin, you can still get some pulls and some cute stuff. You got a big trip soon? Oh, I hope you have fun. That's exciting. Stopped playing it years ago. I think if I didn't play co-op, I would probably not be as into it. But I do play co-op. I switched from Genshin to Wuwa. I just prefer the combat. Nothing wrong with that. I played Wuwa for a little bit, and I thought it was fun, but it just didn't captivate me enough to stick around. Going to the #1 most dangerous country in the world! Oh no! Well, stay as safe as you can. El Salvador. Very nice. Too many gacha games. I'm not much of a gambler. That's an issue too, is that they are very much oversaturating the market right now with gachas. Like, it hurts my heart a little bit to walk down the toy aisle at a store and all the kids' toys, excuse me, are like little gacha balls. It's like, hey, you can get these characters. There's even now something called mystery ornaments. It's like, they don't need to be a mystery. Like, you don't need to bring that into everything. I enjoy gacha, don't get me wrong, it's fun. But I don't need that in every aspect of my life. It's like, I don't like seeing that in the toy aisle. It's like, just let the kid get the toy, you know? Labubu. Oh my god, I do not understand Labubus. I don't. Like, from what I've heard, some popular person talked about it and then it blew up. I don't get it. I cannot go anywhere without seeing one of those on a backpack or a purse. I am immune to gacha in general because I had enough chaos in my life. I see the appeal, but I'm immune to it. Good. I played Uma Musume here recently. Different kind of gacha. That's one I couldn't get into. Like, the idea sounds interesting, but I just never really downloaded it to give it a shot. I dodged the Uma Musume craze. But I also have to decide, like, what do I want to pour my time into? Because there was a point where I was playing 4 gacha games at once, and it just took away time for drawing and creating content. And I would much rather have more time to do that than play 4 gacha games. So that's another reason why I lowered them down. I really only play Genshin and Zenless Zone Zero now. They just look so mid, like why would I buy a bipedal rabbit thing? All it took was one look at my life decisions and said, do I want to live a miserable life or do I want to study for a better future? Kuhaku, hello, welcome. I am not the person to come to financial advice for. Unless it's plushies. Then you know. Plushies are worth it. You choose an ex-gambler? Fun fact, I've never actually, you know, done those gambling things. I went to a casino once when I was on vacation, and I just looked around, and the slot machines just reminded me of those mobile game ads that you see everywhere. And I was just not impressed. I was playing 20 gachas at once. I recently got it down to 8. Oh my goodness. Do you do your dailies for all of them? Or do you just play whatever strikes your fancy? You just lock in? I couldn't. Like, I think I was playing Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, and Zenless at the same time, and it would take me like 1 to 2 hours to do dailies and then story content. It was just too much. So I lowered it. Just playing Final Fantasy dailies take forever. I've never gotten into the Final Fantasy. Like, I know of it. I know the Final Fantasy VII, but I know there's this online MMO one that I never got into. It's a great game. You have like 7K hours. Damn! It's a lot of hours. I used to be huge into MMOs, so I get it. I actually, one of the reasons why I got a MacBook when I was younger is so that I wouldn't be able to play them, because they were just eating my life away. It's like, I know you can have the Windows exports or whatever nowadays on MacBooks, but I purposely made it difficult so I wouldn't get sucked into playing them. I did an interview today and got contacted by a headhunter for another job. Oh my goodness! Hope it goes well for you, man. Anyways, the advice I need. For context, I collect Blu-rays, more specifically anime Blu-rays, and I want to add plastic memories to my collections. It comes in 2 parts. I'm considering them, but it'll run me 100 quid. I don't know anything about the Blu-ray sphere, man. Maybe chat can help you out. We're getting there on the shading, guys. We have the hair to do, and then we might be done with this Mimikyu. You're bad at advice. Is that an ether Q? This is a Q for new. Because I'm doing the freebies on streams. And this is their character design. Very cute. Blu-rays usually cost nothing after a while, but anime Blu-rays and boutique labels hold value as they're limited supply and high demand from collectors. I see. It's not like Pokemon card prices though, thank God. Oh, we were bitching about those earlier. Mimikyu Gremlin, yes. Mimikyu is just a little guy that wants to be accepted. And for Halloween, Mimikyu's gonna get to dress up as a bunch of VTubers. 'Cause I said so. We will forever bitch about it, Nix. Preach. The new bitching is about the free card codes they're selling. Yeah! We were talking about that. The shiny Miraidon and Koraidon that people are selling when they're supposed to be free. Jim VT, welcome in. Welcome. Nah, like that's just wild. If anyone wants code cards, by the way, I have a lot and I'm unsure if they are used or not, but I believe they aren't. Like, I was in my local record store the other day and the guy had in some random sheet sold record from the late 80s. And it sold over £250. Jeez. I hope all the scalpers stub their toes. I hate stubbing my toes. You love Mimikyu? You're in the right place, because every Monday at around this time through October, I'll be making Mimikyus. And thank you for following! Thank you! I'm a big physical media collector. Nothing wrong with that. For me, what I collect are plushies. And I'm at the point where I have to get a little creative with my solutions for space. I'm thinking of getting a wall, like a pegboard or something, and hooking up the plushies to it to get them, you know, off the ground and off my bed. I think physical media is the only way to own your media to some degree. Definitely with the conversations around game cartridges and stuff. I can see that. I still plan on getting more action figures even though it's not a good idea financially. I would own more figures if they weren't so expensive. My favorite figure company is Kotobukiya, because they do some really good quality stuff. Let me pull up Kotobukiya for you guys. I have it saved to the Pokemon page. I mean, I know, shocker, but you guys can look at their whole site. It's on the Pokemon page, but just replace your ceiling light. I actually don't have a ceiling light. I have a lamp in the corner. It's true, because digital games, yeah. Yep. You remember how I asked about VTuber commissions and stuff a while back because I couldn't find someone who drew what I want? You have an interesting update. Did you find somebody? Ooh, some cards are getting reproduced. Sweet. Cards? No, figures. Gah. I know how to speak. I promise you. My trusted figure company is Freebie Arts, but I'm planning to switch to Rival Tech / Amazing Yamaguchi. Then get a giant net that reaches your whole ceiling. I actually have a little hammock right above my head right now, and it's been there since I started streaming, and it has plushies in it. And I know some of my older chat members are waiting for that to fall live one day, and you guys will just hear a chaos of plushies. I think it's holding up pretty okay. I have added some plushies to it since. Now you just need to extend it. Yeah, I need to cut my room in half vertically so that there's plushies on the top. Oh no. There we go. You don't need that space for right. Now you just need to extend it. The only bad thing, these figures cost 100 minimum. Oof. I only have one figure right now, but I want more and have Asuka. Wow. I didn't find someone who drew VTuber models in the style, but what I found are 3 separate NSFW artists that draw in the style I want. You've only found 18 plus artists drawing in that style. Hey. I think you'd be surprised at how many artists do NSFW stuff. I honestly thought about getting a 3D printer. Same. My dad really wants to get a 3D printer so that we can bring our own visions to life. Because my dad's very crafty like I am, except for he does more like miniature paints. He'll paint miniatures for games and stuff. I'm more of the like illustrator artists. And he wants to get a 3D printer, but we literally do not have room in this house. Exclusively NSFW. Okay. I get what you mean. Because there's a lot of artists that will do 18 plus stuff, but they also do plenty of safe for work stuff. It just really depends on what they enjoy drawing more. 3D printers can get stupid expensive, yeah. My dad just keeps saying, just wait for the technology to get better and then it'll become smaller and more accessible. And I'm like, okay, Dad, I'm sure that's true, but where are we gonna put it? I actually got my Asuka super cheap and she only cost me 58 pounds. Nice. We don't need this dining table, right? We don't need a hallway. Like, there's a YouTuber I followed who last year did a year-only run of his own headphones, and he mentioned about it costing 5 figures for the type of 3D printer he needed. Jeez. Mount the 3D printer inside a wall? Okay, now you're getting clever. See? That's how we bypass some of the restrictions, is we start cutting holes in the wall. I think my mom would have a stroke. Man, I can't wait to spend the next 3 weeks studying the human skull. Ooh, you taking an anatomy class? The biggest issue with anime figures isn't the figure price, but the import. Yeah, shipping and taxes make it hurt a lot more. It sucks because it's only this year that I've been able to afford said headphone, and you missed the deadline. Oh no. Ripperoni. No reason for a figure to go from 25 to 45 because of taxes. I know I already said this, but I love the cat and the ghost. They're cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. They'll be sticking around for October. Also, it's scary having to wait 2 weeks because it could get lost or whatever. Yeah. Because of how expensive figures are, I really only will get one a year. I pick one figure that I really want, and it's usually one of the Pokemon ones, and then that's the figure for the year. I just cannot afford to buy multiple figures. I have to wait 9 months without a guarantee for my figures because you wanted to. You pre-ordered, oh no! Okaroon was done during for me. The Levi, Aaron, and Mikasa figures from Kotobukiya I really want. Kotobukiya does some incredible figures. I like them, and I can attest to their quality because I have a couple. I put most of my money into hobbies, so I don't really buy figures. The man can't even pose. Poor Okaroon. I think season 3 got announced for that, by the way. Figures are a hobby. In fact, yes indeed, they can be. Okay guys, we did a Mimikyu. Now, I'm gonna start on another Mimikyu. I don't know if I'll finish this next one. But really quickly, who is here from the Mimikyu post? Because I will prioritize you guys. Because you came to the stream and said hi to me. You are Wise? Okay. Is there anyone else who's from the Mimikyu post? Trying to find you right now. You're here because you already followed and watched you. Not a problem. Build your own speaker system someday? That sounds like it would be a headache in multiple ways. Alright, Wise. Is your name the same? Yes. Wise M. Sure I spell it. You can link it. I can permit you so you can link your reposts in your character. Let me give you the permit before Twitch bonks you. There you go. The closet looks comfortable. I want to have my own cinema game room one day. See, a similar boat here, except I want a plushie room. Like a hobby nerd plushie room. Oh, cute. You do have a little Mimikyu. Oh. What a cutie. Okay. I don't know if I'll finish this on stream today, but we'll get started. I want plushies all on the sofa in my media room. Lots of blankets, cozy vibes. Yes. I think if money was no object, I would try to have a room where it opens up with one of those secret bookshelf doors. I know that's like super cheesy, but I think that's just really fun. And then you would open it and then boom, plushies. Yeah, they are. They are. I think that would just be fun. You really are a vampire? Any chance of a bonus stream, or are we going full study mode? There will be extra streams in October for the 3-year anniversary celebration. Assuming internet, you know, doesn't cut out on me, right? We'll be doing some special stuff. The Mimikyus are part of it. But I have some like physical art stuff that I can get my hand cam and do. I think it's gonna be some stuff you guys might enjoy. Wow, Nox is 3 years old. No! I know, I'm small. If money was no issue, I'd do some crazy stuff. It'd be full-on crazy home cinema with a hidden room of all my media, anime figures, cute plushie blankets. Small, yeah. So my first stream was actually 3 years ago on the 24th of September. But since we have other milestones like hitting affiliate and my debut that happened in October, I just decided to smash everything in October. Money is always the problem, it is. Nox standing up is 5-1 standing on our line. Just a random note, my cat is being cute leaning on my desk. Oh, hello. Psst, 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 psst. My cat doesn't come into my room. She prefers to fuck up the rest of the house, which thank goodness. But I am surprised she didn't come and try to claim my plushies or anything when she was little. If I was rich, I'd have a room just full of Miyabi merch. Miyabi is pretty cool. She's my strongest unit, still in Zenless. Mine always wants my attention and fights for it. That's cute. My cat, she's very aloof. She likes to do her thing, but she likes to be in the room with you though. She doesn't necessarily want to be pet or touched, but she wants to be in your presence. Just hang out. You need an action figure of Miyabi? Did they make one? If they haven't, I'm sure they're going to. Just like Billy from Figure Arts, I just wanted to be able to see me and that was good enough. Aww. Yeah, my jaw is really starting to hurt. Might have been speaking a bit too much. Ugh. Thank you for the hydrate. Good smile makes distant figures? Yeah. Try rubbing the muscles the tips of your fingers. Okay. While I do that, I need to hear your opinions on Nendroids. Do you like them? Oh god. Aren't androids the Nendos? They're like chibi figures. And they're posable. I hate Nendroids, man. They're adorable, but I breathe on it and it just crumbles apart. I don't like that. That is my hot take on Nendroids. I only have one, it's Ryuk from Death Note. He has a almost eaten apple. I have a few, and whenever I go to dust my shelves, I want to cry because I know what's coming. I know they're just gonna break. And I know you can put them back together, and I'm sure there's a way to do it really, really well, but I have not figured it out. I think I got it from a gacha bag at an anime con. The new Nendo bases are ass. Do you use a makeup brush for dusting? No. But I really should. I take a cloth to them and hope for the best. I know, I probably made some people just sigh. It's like, come on. I don't have too many figures, to be fair. I can get away with it. But yeah. I pray for your figures. The hair. They're fine. They're fine. Trust. I'm not a big fan of posable figures. I don't like the joints. I prefer to do scale figures, personally. That might be another reason why I'm not huge on Nendroids. You don't buy figures. My advice is tactical shit like vests, plate carriers, backpack, patches. Random thought that popped in my mind. You should check out Sanguini's art. He's a character in Warhammer. He's a vampire angel. Ooh, interesting. I know my dad used to paint Warhammer a long time ago. It has gotten too expensive to continue painting for him, the Warhammer guys, but he would used to paint little dudes like that. Have you guys seen the creator that bedazzles Warhammer figures? Oh, I gotta pull this up for you guys. Oh, what's her name though? Hopefully I can search it up. There's an artist that takes like Gundam and Warhammer and just bedazzles the shit out of them. It is cool. Although I think some of you would cry. There it is. I found it. It's another hobby that got really expensive, yes. Don't play music, don't play music. Okay, here we go. This is the creator. Is this a creator? I actually don't know. There might be multiple people who do this. What did I just look at? It's pretty.
Are you daft? Remember to save.
It's girly Warhammer. Thank you for the save. I'll do that. What figures do I have? I have some... I'm gonna be honest, I have some bootlegs. Because those are a lot of the ones that I can afford. But I do have some legit ones that are from Kotobukiya. The Pokemon Lily, Pokemon N, and Dawn. What's your source? Asking for a friend? I don't know if they're still around. I would just honestly go on those like AliExpress sites. I know it's bad. I know it's bad. But it's like if you know, if I want figures, it's typically how I have to do it. Or I only get one a year, which is what I tend to do now. You'd get nah. I want to get all of the Art FX Pokemon ones someday. You know what? I changed my mind. Take the call. I don't know. The quality is pretty decent. Like, you definitely get what you pay for, but my vision's not the greatest anyway, so if there's a detail that's wrong, I'm not really gonna notice it. There's only one that's really bad, and it's the protagonist of Black and White, the girl. She's she's holding the Pokeball upside down. So someone painted it upside down. So unless the detail is that obvious, I'm not gonna see these little errors that the bootlegs tend to come with. I really want a full collection of the Hobby Max Evangelion figures. I mean, Pokemon cards have the Pokeball open on the wrong... Right? See, it's fine. But I have a Weiss figure from Ruby. I think she's a legit one. It's her standing with the sword across her chest. Because I do enjoy Ruby. It's really good, actually. I find Ruby a fun show. There's a lot of potential that made me sad that it got missed, but I enjoy it. You don't think you ever finished it? The production ran into some issues, so I think it's only up to season 9. And rumor has it that they got a different company to take over Ruby so that the show can continue, but I don't know. Who remembers Ruby from Ruby as a VTuber? Ruby is a VTuber. Which one? Didn't Rooster Teeth stop doing things? Yeah. So Rooster Teeth went under, and a different studio, I think, just recently claimed the rights to Ruby so that they could try to continue it with a lot of the staff from before. Ruby, yeah. But it did just kind of die because of the issues. Yeah, don't quote me on that, because I don't know if something has changed since that announcement, which it very well could have. But, yeah. I hope they're able to make it come back, because there's a lot of potential with it. Easy quoting and clipping. Damn it. Damn it. And then I'm gonna get the Google Doc on me. Nox lied about Ruby. I love your model, thank you. Cute VTuber lies about Ruby. Damn. Caught in 4K. How will I ever recover from this? Who remember Crunchyroll Hime as a VTuber? Time to start VTuber drama. No. VTuber drama gives me a headache, man. I don't know. It gives me one too. Yeah. Life is crazy enough as it is. I don't need to add more to it if I can avoid it. Ruby VTuber and Hime VTuber, may they rest in peace. Dang, playing Dying Light made me realize how fast 10 years have gone by. Don't even. Don't even. I can make you all feel old. So, Sun and Moon? Yeah, that released in 2016, almost 10 years ago. Feel old enough already? Same. I can't. Shh. We don't talk about that. I wish VTubers would settle their drama in the most fitting way. A duel. Like, come on. Do a slap fight. Work it out. The Lego movie is 11 years old. Pokemon Go is 9 years old. Oh, yeah. Pokemon Go was 2016 too, right? Fuck. Genshin is 5 years old now. Yep. Fun fact about Genshin. It was actually supposed to end in 5 years. That was the original plan. Then it exploded, so they decided to turn it to a 10-year plan. And we just recently got news this anniversary that they've extended it for 20-year plan. 20 years of Genshin? Damn. That's a lot of Genshin, guys.
Kiki of
Oh,
cheered X5.
thank you for the biddies. That was really sweet. Thank you. 20 is a bit of a stretch. That is a lot. It makes me wonder. We are never finishing the story. True. I would be upset about my aging, but I'm almost old enough to buy handguns, and I like handguns. I just looked at how old GameCube was. No. Oh no. How bad is it? How cooked are we? Like GameCube, I remember we borrowed a GameCube from my dad's friend, and we played when I was really small. The Wii is 19. That hurts me. The Wii, I played so much on the Wii growing up. God, 19 for the Wii, really? That's not okay. I'm not okay with that. GameCube was your first console you bought yourself? Oh. Growing up, my consoles were the DS and the Wii. That's the general ballpark. Only 100, man, imagine. Now we get a $500 Switch 2 with $80 games. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. How much Mimikyus are you gonna make? I don't know the actual number, but every Monday I will be streaming through not September, October. I will be making Mimikyus. And of course, if anyone wants to commission a Mimikyu to guarantee one, that is available as well. How Nintendo has fallen. It is kind of sad. X and Y is now 12, yep. I'm just glad they didn't announce a remake for Black and White this year. I don't think I could handle it. Another thing people are complaining about is them. Yes! The game's not even out and there's a DLC. I had to rewind the video a bit to make sure I didn't just make that up. And sure enough, if you want some megas, some Raichus, you gotta fork up some more money. Your Pokemon experience becomes $100. Let's not talk about the megas. I've not really paid that much attention to the megas. I know they announced some of them to not spoil it for people. I'll only do the main ones they announced, which are the starters and then the Raichus. If you've seen others, you've seen them. I don't know how I feel. They made it that you can't get megas from the original starters unless you do PvP. So that means you have to buy Nintendo Online to do that? That's dumb. I've always hated Nintendo Online. Nintendo's becoming EA type greedy. That's a shame. Yeah. I'm someone who doesn't get Nintendo Online because I think it's dumb. Why do I have to spend money for to use my internet? I already pay to use the internet. It's called an internet bill. Nintendo Online is stupid. I remember when Sword and Shield came out, wanting to play with some friends, and the system was so broken that even with Nintendo Online, I couldn't find my friends' camps. So I couldn't even play with them anyway, because it was just not working in the actual game. It's like, I'm not gonna pay for a service I can't even use. So Greninja, Fennekin, and Chestnut are locked. That's a damn shame. And then pretty sure Raichus are gonna be locked behind the DLC. So is this where they come out and smack us with, if you want any of the new megas, you gotta buy an extra thing? Cause fuck you, that's why. I hope not. I really hope not. Yeah. Oh. Ubisoft makes all other companies blush, though, at how shitty a company can be. It's not like you can get them right away, also. That's right, because we do have new starters. Wait. It's per season? Pokemon. Dude. Pokemon. I love your games, but you're killing me, dude. I'm scared to ask, but do we know if this is just like a participation trophy reward, or do you have to rank a certain level to get them? And go to sleep. Good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. I will look that up, actually. Not sure. Oh no. Maybe ignorance is bliss. So, oh no, I'm scared. You have to reach. Oh no, what about the little ones that just want their favorite starter and then they get their ass kicked by tryhards online? Oh no. Also, I know it's not gonna happen, but I'm living in delusion. But I think they never should have removed the ability to have every Pokemon. The Dexit. Aw, wasn't that a fun time in Pokemon's history? Doesn't say what rank, but it might just be you have to earn any rank. I hope so. If it's just like, hey, play a few games and you get it, then fine. I don't like it, but at least then you don't have to try to compete. The lies they told everyone for the reasons of removing Pokemon, though, yes, I agree with you. If they were just like, hey, going forward, we don't want to put all 1,000 Pokemon in a game, I think that would have gone over a lot better than coming up with an excuse that they couldn't follow through with. Because if the animations were good, I don't think people would be as pissed. They would have been like, okay, we had the trade-off, right? But because the animations weren't good, I still see the spinning dog in my brain, then yeah, then it doesn't feel good at all, because then you were lied to on top of it, which just is crummy. Yeah, I remember following that pretty closely when it happened. ripped from the 3D games, yeah. I was so upset when they got rid of the national decks. Yeah. Oh, what the? Wrong blend mode. Welcome back, Talo. Also, just give the games more development time. But they won't. It hurts the bottom line, yeah. Because, like, someone's favorite Pokemon will always not be in a game now. Yeah. It's like, as Pokemon grows, I would understand, you know, that adding 1,000+ Pokemon per game is a nightmare. But if you don't follow through on what the trade-off is gonna be, then it's not gonna help. God forbid $1 billion company. Not even just that, the biggest franchise in the world. But yeah, you guys are right. I think the majority of their sales comes from the plushies and the merchandise. So the games are of course a huge chunk of it, but it's really that extra merch that pushes it. Alright, let's get the eye colors. I see orange and yellow. White outline. Okay. It looks like I will be finishing this Mimikyu today. So that'll be 2 this stream, because I will be wrapping it up after this eye is done. And then I'm gonna make a folder of all of the free Mimikyus so that you guys can download on your own time. So you don't have to wait for me to, you know, send you any files or anything. It'll just be there and you can grab it and go. The Pokemon TCG makes ridiculous amounts. Plushie and merch sales are insane, and like all the collabs they do. Yeah. There's a person who made a video about them, and they were talking about how understaffed the Pokemon game development team are. They have like 200. Hey, Pokemon. Pokemon. Hey, hire me. Hire me, Pokemon. Please. I would love to work. That would be a dream come true. The Game Freak team is tiny. Yes. Are you gonna stream ZA? I don't think so. I tend to keep those games for me. But I don't know. In the past, I used to stream 3 days a week. And I would do 1 game. But these days, I'm only really streaming once a week. So I can focus more on the art side of stuff. But Pokemon is a game I like to just sit down and enjoy for me. But that doesn't mean I won't talk about it. And share things about it. So you can count on that. Alright. Now we have Wise. We have 2 Mimikyus from today. 2 Mimikyus. I will put these in the file. You're gonna have to let me know how you feel, because I'm already curious and probably know some of your complaints. I love Pokemon, but I cannot ignore the issues it has. But I can still like it. I can still enjoy it and also be like, hey, you know, I wish this was better. I wish we had that, etc., etc. So you guys will probably hear from me. And since it's coming out mid-October, and my event is a little late October, we might even get to talk about it a lot more. Maybe. Looks amazing, thank you. A lot of Scarlet and Violet designs also feel a bit uninspired, which hurts, but you know what Scarlet and Violet did give us? Smoliv. It gave us Smoliv. Therefore. The people who love something usually criticize it most. Yes, and I wish more people understood that. You know, it's because we're passionate enough about it to want to see the potential hit the greatest amount it can. I think Bellybolt is cute, yeah. Is that worth it? For Smoliv? Yes. No. Maybe I should make some videos on it. We'll see. But we are gonna wrap it up, guys. Kuhaku, you take that back. You take that back. Bellybolt's cute, but it's not Smoliv cute. I see how it is. Okay. I see how it is. It's fine. Bellybolt is cute. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's cute, but he's not Smoliv level cute. Can't believe this. Trying to argue that it's cuter. Gonna stand by with my popcorn and watch the fight. No. Schmore. I mean, he's an olive that they combine small and olive with, and then he has anxiety. I told my mom about Smoliv, and she always tells me that anxiety is not a personality trait. I'm like, but mom, he's just anxious. So I have to find some happy Smoliv art for her. Anxiety is a superpower. See? That's the attitude we should have, you know? Now, I am gonna raid you guys out if you're on Twitch. If you are on YouTube, I will be wrapping up the broadcast. So YouTube folks, thank you for hanging out with me. And since I'm here, if you prefer the YouTube viewing experience or the Twitch viewing experience, I do multi-stream to both, so you can pick what you prefer the most. So YouTube, thank you so much. Twitch folks, hang out with me for a minute. Bye bye YouTube. There we go. Also, the VOD